today we're going to talk about osteoporosis. We're going to talk about it because I have a longtime Patreon member who has reached out. She watched the video where Judy, one of my longtime AgeDEFY online members and live class students, she comes to every live class on Zoom that she can possibly come to every week, and she does my AgeDEFY online videos. And she started with me 3 years ago. She is now 67. She started with me 3 years ago because her doctor said that she had low bone density, and they wanted to put her on medication. And she thought, well, I want to see what I can do before I go on the medication. So that was 3 years ago. She just recently told myself and the AgeDEFY online community that she had taken a new DEXA scan, bone density scan, and everything has increased. The density in her hips, bone density in her hips and her spine have increased, because one of her biggest fears is that she's already so small. She's like 5 foot tall, 5'1". She doesn't want to lose her height. That was another one of her goals coming to AgeDEFY a few years ago. And good news, she hasn't lost any of her height. Her posture has gotten better, and her bones have gotten denser, stronger, and she really truly believes it's because of AgeDEFY. Now, she also did start taking supplements, that were calcium and vitamin and D derived, and I think everyone should be doing that anyway, no matter what. But I also think you have to stress your bones, and it cannot just be through weight training. So many people say, oh, strength train for bone strength, and I totally disagree. I think too much strength training is too much strength training, and I think that without you having range of motion in your joints, and foot stability and connection to your feet and your ankles, and posture and core strength and pelvic floor connection, without all of that, your risk of falling as you age, is way higher than it is. Because if you just strength train, you're still gonna fall. You still have the same risk of falling, okay? And so with the way I train my students is foot stability, big toe mobility, ankle stability and mobility, having full range of motion of the ankle joint, because if you have full range of the ankle joint and you step down and your ankle rolls, with that full range, you don't actually fall. Your joint has the ability to roll without you taking a tumble. Muscle building, but not just through weight, with heavy weights, which really put you at risk for other injuries, right? So you're trying to grow your bones, but you're pumping iron, and you really have no business to pump iron, and then you hurt your back, and then you can't even work out, and then your bones really do have a problem. So just lifting heavy weights is just not the advice that I would give to everyone. Now, we do lift heavy weights once a week. Strength training is not our way. Our way is to do it all and have a new movement experience every day. And so anyway, Judy's story is positive, and I put it out there online. And Stephanie is another person. She is actually in her 70s. She's been with me for 5 years. Same thing. She didn't want to take the medication, so she started working out with me, and her density numbers have improved as well, she just told us. Anyway, with that said, this member who does my 10-minute workouts on Patreon, she had a bone scan done in 2023, and now in 2025, and in 2023 they were, saying, hey, watch your bone density. Well, anyway, in 2025, a new scan has come back, and the numbers have decreased. And so she's like, hey, how'd you do this with Judy and Stephanie? How'd you do this? And help me. And I do want to help you, and that's what this video is about. So with that said, I'm gonna go and do part 2, because I think this video is getting too long. So I'm just gonna go ahead. If you are interested in this subject, if you have low bone density, or if you are a menopausal woman, or if you've been told to strength train and you're like, yuck, I don't like to strength train because it hurts my back or it's kind of boring, then go to the next video, and I'm gonna tell you what I think this Patreon student should be doing.